In Norfolk, a man is badly hurt in a shooting, and police say the gunman is still out there. Happened around 7 last night on Crick Street. That's in the Sherwood Forest neighborhood. Right now, doctors are working to save the man. Investigators say they're still looking for leads. If you know anything that could help them, give the crime line a call. Also developing now, brand new details in a disturbing case of animal abuse in Suffolk.
We told you yesterday that Christina Patterson is now charged with bestiality and animal cruelty. The charges come more than a year after the feds seized computers from her home and discovered disturbing videos. 13 News Now reporter Jacqueline Lee is following this one for us.
A discovery by federal agents led to the new charges brought against 42-year-old Christina Patterson. It started in July 2017. Federal agents executed a search warrant at Christina Patterson and her husband Richard's home in relation to a gun investigation. After seizing the couple's computers, agents say they discovered a video of Patterson and her husband having sex with a Doberman named Demon. Once they turned this information over to the Suffolk Police Department, the city of Suffolk couldn't bring charges against Patterson until she finished serving her time behind bars for a separate federal case. If given the maximum sentence for all 12 counts, Patterson is looking at 36 years behind bars. Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.